All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to Daimokurin Mythical Monday, hosted by the wonderful Cam Cam. Now, if you're just tuning in for the first time in a while, here's what happened during our last encounter. Katsuo took a pounding from an old man. The spirit folk found some fiery familiars. The party found camp in the shadow of the Misty Mountain. Warner Brothers, please don't sue. And the party took a psychedelic trip to the spirit realm. Let's catch up with our heroes now.
You really had to say pounding from an old man, didn't you?
That's basically what happened.
Right to me.
Just because.
You gave him a reach around, but you were on the receiving end for most of that.
Oh, of course, I have to give. I'm the giver.
In that encounter, you were mostly the taker.
I was the catcher, he was the pitcher.
Sadly so.
Yep. It's alright, man. He has more experience than you. Of course, he's going to take the lead.
I take it a shot.
Boost to get over the memories.
Yep. Katsuo is just going to be knocking him back all day.
Right.
I'd say I'm proud, but I'm not.
Oops.
I have little, like, blue butter. Are those butterflies or gourds or.
Thingies that eat bodies. Corpse disposal
Interesting.
unit. So we seem to have be leaving behind a lot of those.
You know, it's a hazard of the job.
Yep.
So you are comfortably and cozily encamped. Your army, for the most part, has caught up for you, but caught up to you. However, once again, they're going to have a fun-tacular time playing full-on catch-up, because welcome to the mountains. You're at the base of them. You're not going to get very far through them with a bunch of wagons. But not all hope is lost. As you can see, it's very cozy, very comfortable. Lots of rocks. It's not too cold yet. And you have a camp. Unfortunately, you can't see terribly well. The walls are sheer cliffs. They're very, very high. And you know that this place is vaguely dangerous. But you do have at least an idea that you need to continue moving north, thanks to your not terribly helpful map. What do you want to do?
Well, unfortunately, Katsuo cannot go straight through in this instance because going straight through would send him off a cliff.
Yes.
And so, after having his morning or nap, post sleep meditation,
I'm kind of wondering, are we ever
and
going to actually
waking
discuss
ritual.
these weird ass dreams?
Or are you just going to suppress them constantly?
Katsuo's going to suppress it vigorously. He has no
Hachisuka
time.
ain't talking about him being as happy as a clam. That ain't happening. I mean, he respects them, but he doesn't really want to, accept the fact that he was, literally, on cloud 9. No, serious. Advisor, kind of serious.
Although we're just ignoring these incredibly important visions as if they didn't happen.
Oh shit, Cora, do you have the stream link I could toss in the Discord?
Recording.
Right,
I
this
can
is
stream if
recording.
you want.
Good point.
Why?
Either or, don't matter.
Somebody want to watch?
It just came into my head. I've been on a streaming binge lately, watching
Just
everyone
recording.
stream.
I don't stream anymore because
The connection can be questionable.
I just
Fair
upload
enough.
them afterwards.
Well, Katsuo either is going to wake up. He is going to consult his war council. So Katsuo will make for the campfire and sit down and look for Hachisuka and the monks. We need to decide which way to go further.
Really quick, what time is it in
It is very early in the morning. It is maybe
Okay.
an hour or two past dawn.
Hachisuka would not be at his tent. He would be off to the side, enough that maybe people could see him if needed, but only if they looked for him for a few, as he was doing his morning training, which lasted till they left pretty much.
Katsuo would be seeking him out and start calling out to him. Hachisuka! Hachisuka!
Hachisuka would turn his way, offering a soft wave, but then come back to finishing up his drills as he approached.
Katsuo sighs and rolls his eyes. Always a stubborn one. And then he would look around to see where Shino and Hideaki were.
Shino is nowhere to be found.
That's not good.
Just gonna move her over.
Well, I guess it just leaves me then, right?
Yes, the One Punch Monk.
Well, my lord, a direct path is obviously out of the question. There appear to be several routes we could take, or at least 2 routes. Though I could not say which one would be the more advisable.
Can you not divine it somehow? Use your powers to guide us down the clearest, most efficient path?
Such a thing is absurd. I can't. No, I'm kidding. That was out of character. Sorry.
You mean you think that magical GPS is flawless and without problem?
Oh, Cam, did you mean to turn our attention to that area over there?
No, I'm just
Oh.
moving stuff.
Oh, someone clicked over there and it dragged my camera that way.
Sorry.
When she pings the map, it moves us.
I may attempt to perform a divination, my lord, but it will take a moment. Please excuse me while I find a quiet place to meditate on my thoughts. And with that, Hideaki will move a little bit away over here. So should I roll for attempt to determine where we should go?
Sure. Why don't you roll? I feel like this should be nature,
Okay. Whatever you want.
but if you're using amazing,
I'm just trying to use my
I feel
my
like this
power
should
of
be
it.
nature.
Okay.
Oh, okay, of divination.
Yeah. To get a feel for like which way we should go.
Then go ahead and use insight.
Cool.
Wow.
He knows exactly which way to go. He knows
Well
what it is.
then.
He knows the
Okay.
way.
I am the king.
You
I know the way.
need to stay for the most part to the right side of the canyon, and then you will sweep up to the northeast, and then loop back around.
Very well then. Hideaki returns to the camp to convey this information to Katsuo.
What have you discovered? Kato asked as he
Through
sits
my meditations, I feel that our best course would be to take the path to the right of us.
To the right, you say? Fair enough. I shall muster the troops, and we shall be making our way quickly to the right. You, I chance, have not seen your cohort Shino, have you?
Not since late last night.
That does not put me at ease. That
Okay,
does
guys,
not
really
put me
quick,
at
I gotta
ease.
step away for just a second.
No problem.
Okay.
Katsuo would look around and see if there are any guards nearby that he would flag down, or are the guards still way back away?
They're moving up towards you in sort of a single file, and they're like you've got a bunch of them. They're they're not really guards so much as soldiers, but they're in your general area now. Oh, yeah.
Have they had a chance to sleep and make camp?
I mean, no.
I will fetch Hachisuka then, and we will find the wayward monk. Meanwhile, the rest will establish a perimeter. And so Katsuo sits up, grunting a little bit because sleeping on hard stone was annoying even for him, and he makes his way over to his master, who continues to swing his sword about. Hachisuka! Hachisuka!
He turned over, finally putting down his sword. Yes, my lord.
We must make for the right. I have consulted with Hideaki, and he has assured me that the right is perhaps the best path for us to take. So his divinations would foresee.
Hachisuka raises his breast like, ah, so you believe he is right then?
Indeed. However, we do not know.
He got the student chopped to the head. It was a joke.
It was a pretty good joke. I'm surprised you missed the pun.
Katsuo doesn't do that.
Katsuo was not paying attention. He doesn't do that. He takes the most literal words. And so he gets bonked in the head and just sort of frowns at his master. Have you seen Shino? The sooner we can find her, the sooner we can continue.
I am not one who is well acquainted with that monk, as I tend to clash with her opinion at times. Hideaki would have more likely knowledge of that.
What was that?
So the answer is no.
Hachisuka was just saying in somewhat polite terms that him and Cheeto just don't see eye to eye at things sometimes, so he doesn't keep track of her.
Apparently nobody does.
That's why he sold Hideaki, who was his her partner. So, yeah.
So you're telling me we have let one of the monks in our care wander off in the middle of the night? You can see Katsuo's eye twitch a little bit. Slowly but surely, it starts to pick up pace.
If I may interrupt this argument, as it appears to be, perhaps my familiar friend here could help guide us to Shino.
Familial. Oh. That thing. Right. If it can see the way, by all means.
Well, I should probably clarify, he can't necessarily find her directly, but he may be able to track down his fellow spirit, who is currently, I believe, in Shino's care.
Well then, let us use it. I don't really see any other options, otherwise we will leave her here to rot, and that cannot do.
Kisuga walked behind and once again gave him the sensei chop. You do not use words like that against the monks. It is very, very impolite and improper.
I am speaking the truth.
Truth and proper, you always know, are not always in the same. Hence why your spy master dislikes me.
He dislikes everyone.
He does, in fact, hate everyone.
Hachisuka shrugged.
Hideaki,
My point
use your...
still stands. Whenever I try to talk OOC, I automatically just put my hand on my head because that was our old fucking call for OOC talk. God damn it. It's a hard habit to break.
So, Cam, maybe you should take control of my little familiar guy for this part.
Dun dun dun! Your familiar leads you over To the other familiar.
Find the other familiars, gorging itself on a pile of what appears to be some kind of meat, and it's alone.
Oh, well, this does not bode well, my lord.
What do you mean? What? What is this?
Lady Shino's familiar companion appears to not be alongside her.
I'll find her.
That's not that's not her, right? Katsuo
Hachisuko,
just sort of points lamely at the meat chunks.
It has most certainly devoured her, my lord.
What?
Hachisuko walked up next to the thing, ignoring his somewhat inept lord when it comes to arcane things.
I
And,
jest.
Took off his glove and searched for her arcane presence. Do an Arcana check.
I'm really disappointed.
Katsuo's looking like he's gonna murder Hideaki.
Sinus? I'm gonna roll a thing to try and deceive you of my location.
Was that careless whisper?
Do you even know
Yes.
I'm looking for
You
you?
know how to prevent scrying methods, I'm pretty sure.
It's just searching for your magical presence, not your exact location. Be like a direction.
You can block that. I'm just still going to try to deceive you.
Okay.
I do not, though I come close.
I knows where you are.
To the northwest.
I see you right here, but I'm
This is
just
where I was
yeah. You're
getting
in.
my character token.
Ah, okay.
You now get to look.
Hachisuka's arm glowed just softly, and then he pointed to the northwest. She's that way, not too far.
So she's alive. That is good. But she is in the wrong direction. Katsuo says through gritted teeth. He immediately stomps off.
The camp is not.
Perhaps it was fate that we take the harder path.
I disagree. The camp still needs to be packed up. Go find her. I'll have the troops and myself pack up camp. It's fine.
Very well then. I will go fetch her.
Yes, you will. Hachisuka started to get a few of his higher troops to help him pack up camp and also start getting a wet cloth to wipe off the sweat from his morning training as he was doing this, because what is time in between for a very busy advisor?
Will you need my assistance, Master
I'm
Hachisuka?
fine. Go make sure Katsuo doesn't fall off a cliff.
I will not fall off a
He's gonna fall
cliff.
off the cliff.
You did just get beaten up by an old man.
The old man can move. The cliff
Surely
does not.
the young master wouldn't do such a thing.
Hachisuka looked over at him. Are you certain of that?
Katsuo just sort of glares.
Hideaki gives
Hachisuka.
Little flame spirit follows Hachisuka around.
Hideaki gives Hachisuka a small smile as he begins to follow Katsuo.
Katsuo is no smiles. He is all glowering as he stomps angrily off in this direction. Going straight
Rickety
through.
bridges in this mountainous area, Cam.
No.
Not
do
exact-
not. We are not going back to the harvest incident.
Will I not?
Oh no!
Fucking bridges.
It was pretty great.
Can't believe she wanders off like this when you're in the middle of a mission. This way, right?
There is but one path currently, my lord.
Is this a camp of bandits?
Why, yes. Yes, it is.
Captain-
Roll stealth.
Okay.
Sure. if you keep going near them.
That sounds fun.
Congrats, you've been
Okay.
captured by a camp of bandits. I'm just going to put you right over here. Actually, I'm going to put you a little further back. I'm going to put you right there.
Ow.
You okay, buddy?
It's just my cough. I'm fine.
Hideaki's intuition tells him that this feels like metagaming.
It might feel like metagaming. It'll feel more like metagaming when I decide that you might need 1 or 2 more people there to actually, justify kidnapping Sheena.
Okay.
I'm gonna put him right there.
Left or right? Or straight? Straight it is. Katsuo says as he continues to go forward.
He says it once and he's like,
It's not
never mind, straight's the way to go.
That is straight for him. Straight is that way. From the path they were at. Make as minimal turns as possible. That is the Katsuo method. Can you not sense her energy or
For
something?
DBZ characters these days.
Cam, can I sense her energy at this distance?
Arcana.
Of a whopping 50 feet?
It's a good whopping 50 feet. I mean,
Roughly.
oh, oh.
I feel like I should at least be able to see this dude that's like...
Well, no, there's a big rock in your way. I mean, Katsuo could probably see him and should be rolling
okay.
stealth, but
Yeah.
What?
Well, that's really up to you, Cam. Does he need to roll stealth right now?
Yeah, I guess I don't know if Katsuo is in range.
In fact, maybe we should both roll.
how bumble stomping is Katsuo right now?
He is bumble
He's
stomping.
Katsuo.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say he's probably really just all in on that bumble stomp.
You should roll stealth, and Hideaki can roll stealth too. Hideaki, you can probably feel Shino at this point.
Well, I feel that we may be on the correct path, my lord. However, but yeah, I'll cut myself off there to determine whether or not we're discovered.
You
Uh-oh.
trip over a rock or something.
In my
You were
in my strained effort to keep up with Katsuo's bumble stomping,
it's hardcore bumble stomping, man.
he kicks a rock in my path and I trip over it.
Yep. And you slam into the ground, and immediately there is the sound of blades drawn over in this direction. So, you hear a bunch of voices immediately go, "What is that?" One shouts back, something along the lines of, hide the little priestess, or guard the little priestess. And one guard goes to see what the heck is up and sees Katsuo.
Katsuo has heard this ringing steel, and it is a sound he is most familiar with, so he reaches out for his blade and yanks it out.
Dun dun dun. Everybody roll initiative.
Yes.
Cool. Make sure you select your token too before. Should I roll for my torch guy too, or is he non-combat?
No, you can roll for your torch guy. I'll pull up his.
Fuck
Okay.
my initiative.
Alrighty.
Why is Tachisuka rolling initiative?
Jesus. How hard does he
nowhere
fail
near
initiative,
here, so-
Tachisuka? He doesn't even show up to the fight. Did he follow after?
I don't know.
Should I use my initiative for this little guy, or?
We can use his initiative.
I was gonna throw this up just in case because it seemed like there was a
Okay.
lot of baddies, and Cam said they wanted to be there, so I can just say like.
I don't think I have access to
Wow.
that.
Cam will
So
get to
Cam,
that.
I got it.
Dude,
I'm
Yeah.
fixing it.
took you a while to get there, and Hachisuka managed to get everyone to start.
Which
So he'll
is
be a
first,
whiles away. He
apparently.
rolled a 1 anyways. I'm just looking. There you guys go. I'll say
I
he's
take it I'm
way
currently
back here.
restrained and shouldn't bother to roll initiative.
Yeah, you're pretty restrained. You're not moving.
This seems fine. This is a good spot, I think. This is far enough back. Me and one of those bandits lose our turns, don't we?
One of your turns.
The one on initiative.
Yeah.
Little will-o-wisp dudes along with Hachisuka, by the way.
That's
Maybe
fine.
friend.
He doesn't really like
He
it.
likes you.
Because he doesn't like really anything magical besides himself.
Do you want me to roll initiative for the second wisp?
Apparently, the Wisp's super good at initiative.
Yeah.
I mean, they're,
Maybe for the
Maybe-
purposes of combat, because we don't have access to their abilities.
I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna
Okay.
make the
I mean,
sheets
you could-
accessible
could
to you.
just make one.
Okay.
We can just both use it.
Yeah,
That works.
because I'd imagine their stats aren't really going to fluctuate between each other.
No.
I noticed they have a lot of health, though.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah,
they're pretty.
They have a ton of health.
They're pretty swole, apparently. But what's their AC? Well, I guess we could check now, right?
Their AC is
So
pretty good too.
basically,
Oh, is
befriending
it?
these things
Listed
was
wrong in
best
here, but
plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ended up being a good call.
there you go. You should be able to.
Can't see it.
Wait, did I? Nope. Hang on. I was dumb and didn't put it in your journals, but I put in. You can edit and control
Yeah.
it. How about now?
You just got a character sheet, yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
There.
Okay, cool.
Wow, their AC is actually really good.
Yeah, they're vicious little guys. Okay. The first one is she knows Will of the Wisp.
Okay, what's the travel range on these things? 30 yards.
Yep.
It's gonna float up over to Hachisuka and say hi, I guess. If I can work out how to select things.
I don't. You can do it. We believe in you. Did you mean Hideaki, by the way?
Did I? Let me check. Oh, yeah.
Because Hachisuka was back here and
Council
you
election.
moved away from it.
Words are hard.
You have failed in distributing
You're
any
all
of
men,
us.
it's fine. You look the same.
Well,
That's sexist.
And that's pretty much all it's doing, because it doesn't have any ranged attacks.
Katsu sort of stares at this thing as it floats up around him, and then quickly shrugs off its peculiar motions as he focuses in on the bandit instead. And then he yells at the top of his lungs a ferocious war cry at this dude as a reaction.
They have a ranged attack. Spirit Consume? It's 80
Oh.
feet.
Jesus Christ. I didn't
Jesus
see that.
Christ.
It just said, we melee weapon attack. That was why I was a bit off there.
Oh, yeah, no, that's just the NPC sheet for some
Oh,
reason
okay.
does that.
There we go. Well, in that
Yeah,
case...
it's really hard
in
to...
that case. Now its range is 5 feet.
Because it just reset it. It said 80 feet
Didn't
2
say it.
seconds ago.
I believe in you. Okay.
There.
That's a really big range.
It's meant to... They were meant to destroy you!
Oh.
but then we befriended them.
Yeah.
So they ate.
Did you
souls
actually
that they
intend for
didn't-
those things to kill us?
No, I intended you to fight them a little bit and then realize it was a bad idea.
Try.
Oh.
Yeah.
They didn't attack us
befriended the
at
dragon.
first, so
Okay, in that case,
they didn't seem particularly aggressive.
little
Yeah, you immediately friended them. I honestly expected you to take everybody and to have Katsu
he was knocked
assault.
out, so it was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, he was too busy getting manhandled.
Okay, the little spirit dude's gonna try and consume the guy he can see. His spirit, anyway. Do I just click this to roll it? Yes.
Yep.
I rolled a 10.
Nice.
I don't think I hit him.
No, you didn't.
Alas.
Shiku.
Wait, does it mean he can do this twice? No, it's only touch attacks. Never mind.
Yeah,
I could
you can dream though. Okay, next is Hideaki's Will o' the Wisp.
All right.
Fire
So
spirit
since
cannon.
that, let's see. Actually, so how does this multi-attack work? I just do 2 fire touches instead of 1.
2 touch attacks.
So he has to move into melee range. But is it fire touch?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mine will take a more direct approach then. Actually, ooh, whoops. Tabbed out. There we go. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. So he'll move into position here within range and
Okay.
do 2 fire touches
Okay, dokes.
for a multi-attack. So do I just hit fire touch twice?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Okay, the first one is a miss, but the second one is a hit.
Cool.
Just
So
click the
you
fire
should be
touch
able to,
over
I think, click.
There we go.
Yeah.
10.
There you go.
Oh, it counts
That is
as
not
slashing damage?
damage. Why is it doing it
You
wrong?
only
It
change
cuts
the
really
position,
hard.
Not the...
There.
It's
Whatever.
meant to be fire damage, right?
Hang on.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's now on fire.
Neat.
Okay, cool.
Congrats.
Oh, and then I get to go next.
No, Hideaki's doing.
But I probably don't have a weapon out, so I'll just move in. Oop. Yeah, what's happening?
I don't know. What did you do?
Nothing. Everything is fine.
Is it really?
Yeah, I don't know. I clicked to drag him, and then it did the ping thing, and then he got stuck on my mouse. I don't know how that happened. I think it was just a roll 20.
It just occurred.
Yep. Just a weird roll 20 bug.
It doesn't like you.
Alright, so I move into position there and grab my quarterstaff to prepare for combat.
Alrighty. Next time it's this guy's turn, and he's going to move over here and actually, oh yeah, he's going to move over there and try to hit the wisp because it's what he can see, and damn if that's not scary.
Spirits have come to punish you.
These are
Yep.
bandits, right?
Yeah, these are sort of bandits,
So not Kappa.
not Kappa. Oh, he's gonna miss.
Little spirit dude floats over his weapon and kind of just dances on top of it.
Yep, ignoring him as if he is nothing.
How rude.
His friend is going to flail a moment as he's on fire, and then also try attacking the wisp.
And he stabs
Oh my
himself.
god.
apparently.
Nope, he hits his friend that came over to help.
Oh god. This is quickly turning into a shit show.
For them,
Yeah, at least it's not us.
God, yeah. He immediately slices his friend in the arm in an incredibly horrible and painful manner. His other friend is, is going to come and try and hit Hideaki, because that seems more sensible than going and helping out a flailing, panicked guy. And he's going to attack you with this.
Can I get? I can't do attacks of opportunity, can I?
He's not
No, because he's not attacking you.
Bloop.
Bloop.
Ploop.
Ploop. Woo!
All right, so that puts me at, would that be 23?
You can
No.
type, you should be able to go click the green bubble and just type -8.
Yeah, I think that'll put me at 23. Let's see.
Yep.
Yep.
And this guy is going to come and try and attack the wisp again.
He's brave.
He's a brave man.
That's the real threat right now, though.
Yeah, the wisps are the legitimate threat.
Because they're boss monsters, basically.
And the fun thing is, we didn't even charm them the same way. Like, Sheena was able to just get hers to follow her through sheer force of persuasion.
He's just my bud.
I had to, I had to like sort of possess mine using my lights. Maybe as a condition of that, I can't actually use Mage Light
That would make
or whatever.
interesting. You like consumed your spell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that thing has become my Mage Light.
That means you can summon it back if it gets killed.
Summon 4 of them.
That's really up to Cam, I think.
I'll think on it.
It getting killed is pretty unlikely at this point, but
Yeah, this early on, at least.
Right, I still need to find a. I still need to find an animal companion. I forgot I have that ability.
Well, I gave you the chance to get a
Didn't
cat.
Yeah, but
want something
he wants
useful.
he wants the magic.
That would, yeah.
Cats are somewhat useful. They're actually really good at sensing things around them. Like that is their.
Plus, they are adorable.
They're
They're
really good at that.
super duper useful in Japanese mythology, and you pass that up.
Maybe you'll find something better.
He wants a hawk.
I think that would actually be really appropriate for you too.
Copy those things, you know?
It is indeed. I think, right?
And then it goes back to the first will.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Lose turn.
Yeah.
He's gonna move right on in here and be like a big intimidating person to get in the middle of everybody. And he's going to attack the one that just struck at Hideaki.
Alrighty.
So he whips out his sword.
Thanks for
spins
having my
around
back,
on this
fam.
bandit,
Appreciate
and
it.
tries to lop off his head in one fluid, angry stroke.
Oh my god. Okay.
Going for the kill hit, and he misses.
Damn it.
You missed. He raises his sword.
Do you really
and,
expect anything less, though? Like, Katsuo's not in the mood for any of this.
Really not.
Yep. He ducks out of the way of your sword, pretty splendidly.
Poop. Well, also as a free
Uh,
action, he will go into a parry stance at the end of his turn.
Okie dokie. Hachisuka, you're hanging out in your Hachisuka zone.
Yeah.
This bandit is just standing here next to
Good
Shino. He probably glowers down at Shino for a moment. I don't know, being guardy. You know, it's Will-O-the-Wisp
He works
turn.
his way over between these two guys, and then attempts to light both of them on fire.
Woo!
And only lights one near Hideaki.
One on fire. Okay, the one near Hideaki is on fire. Go ahead and roll the damage. Woo! Okay, he is on fire and freaking out. Now it is Will-O-the-Wisp number
I feel like these
2's
guys are just
turn.
gonna go around lighting people on fire forever.
That is what they do,
Pretty
don't
much.
they?
Yep.
On the plus side, their screams probably reached Hideaki. Or not Hideaki, Hachisuka.
Yep. All right. So, am I allowed to multi-attack every turn?
Yep.
Oh wow.
So you
Okay.
light the other two dudes on fire.
I'm gonna try to.
Fire everywhere.
You just remember, Cam. You allowed this.
I did allow this. Now to
You-
quietly nerf it from the shadows.
All right. So 2 of these. First one's a miss, obviously. We'll say the first attack was directed at the one on his left.
Okay.
So we'll take a hit to the one on the right. Wait, is it a hit? Just asking.
The person on his right would be
You're looking at the wrong
Katsuo.
wisp.
No. I mean, like, to the right facing these two guys here. Like, this one and this one.
Okay. Yeah, the second one is a hit.
Okay.
So he's on
three
fire.
of-
Well
three of
done.
5 guys are on fire.
Okay.
So 6.
No 2 people are not on fire.
This is why you need Icy Hot.
Okay. After Hideaki takes his turn, I'm gonna step away really quick to grab something to eat while everyone else does their thing.
Alrighty, Hideaki.
So I'm gonna be targeting this guy here.
Okay.
Take a swing at him with my quarterstaff.
Feels like a plan. Go ahead and
Actually, you know what?
swing.
He's close enough. And what is he wearing?
He's wearing kind of a light lacquered armor.
Is it metallic at all?
Nah, there's metal bits on it, but it's predominantly made out of lacquered leather and
Okay.
wood and ceramic.
I'll go ahead and hit him with Shocking Grasp instead. Or at least try to.
Okay.
Damn.
Good try, but unfortunately you miss.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess that ends my turn unless I do want to move, right?
Yep.
I'll just stay where I'm at.
Alrighty.
Alright, I will be back in a second.
Okay. It's some bandits' turn. Okay, this guy is on fire.
Jesus Christ. Jesus, I looked at
Huh?
the damage number for that.
Yeah.
Are the bandits attacking the ghosts?
Yeah, they are. But just trying to. Okay. He kind of flails for a moment, trying to stamp out the fire that is coating him, and not doing a very good job of it, unfortunately. But he is going to swing at the precious little will-o'-the-wisp again. And he's going to miss. Apparently, flaming panic attacks just are not good. His friend is going to do the same. God damn. The one in front of Hideaki is going to turn ever so slightly and swing at Katsuo instead.
Not
And
even-
miss. Just
Opportunity.
These bandits are just not very good at this.
okay. They're terrible bandits.
Katsuo stares at this man who swings at him with such terrible form and just sort of steps a little bit to the side, letting it go past him, and answers with his own attack.
You've got that fancy parry.
Fancy parry. God damn, that's a hit.
Yay!
I'm back.
Welcome
5
back.
slashing damage.
What has conspired
miss.
since I last?
They all
Oh.
missed because they
Almost
all
every
suck.
single
They're all on fire. They don't really.
Oh,
And one
They
miss
are
with-
all on fire.
also, Make
And
your
the one
make your
that's
life
not on
easy, you don't
fire
wanna
failed
do,
to
like,
hit
the fire
Katsu.
status effect on the ones that are on fire.
Let's see. Everybody's on fire.
But that's what the black borders
No,
were
that's
for,
just the
because they're
icons.
No.
charred and crisp.
Yeah, she can add the little.
Flags.
There they are.
Yeah, the only one that's not on fire is the one by Shino.
He'll get there.
Well, yet another one that is on fire screams and slashes at the wisp, the lower wisp.
And apparently he's really bad at this.
He is. He swings his sword, and in a masterful sweep, as he slashes downwards, he catches his own leg. Because they're just
These guys
so
are
good.
really bad at banditing. How did they
I wasn't
catch you,
paying
Shino?
attention.
Katsu is just gonna stare at you in
I'm
disappointment
also
the
not a
entire time.
soldier.
Disappointment.
Damn.
He also
you're being,
might
like,
have been
really-
having a nap or
Being
something.
emotionally devastated at the time.
Why would you be
My dream
emotionally
time.
devastated? Oh, right.
Those dreams that no one wants to talk about.
We don't want to have any feels here, okay? We just want to.
murder people and suppress.
We want to
bad
suppress.
feelings.
We're just we're here to suppress the feels and kill everyone else. God, I don't even know how Hideaki would say that in character. Just like
It's
We're
a
not
new
here for
level of terrible.
Level of terrible. Okay. Katsuo, it is now your turn as you watch these bandits flail pathetically on fire, attacking themselves.
Katsu just sort of he momentarily lets his sword down a little bit to look around and be like, are you kidding? And then just looks back to the bandit he previously cut and brings down his sword again along his shoulder to try and put him out of his misery and his terrible, terrible skills.
Sad, pathetic skills. That is a hit.
11.
Well, he's
Almost dead.
as you cleave down at this man and lop off his arm, and he is sitting there kneeling on the ground, screaming in agony. It's now Hachisuka's turn.
Is the one in front of Hideaki that's screaming in agony, or the other one?
Yes, it's this
Katsuo
one.
also goes into a reactionary
Oh,
defense.
so the other one is able to be hit still. Fine.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Okay, I go right here.
Yes,
Oh, there's
my
lots of
kids.
them here. Neat.
Yeah.
Which one hasn't been hit at this group?
They're all on
Well,
fire.
Okay. Well, I'm attack the one in front of me with just sword.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna move Hachisuka a tiny bit, and I'm guessing you're right there.
No, he's technically. Is
That's
that not a
a
spot
wall.
right there? Technically.
I mean, it is, but you're
Okay,
like
it's fine.
smush it against the wall. Yeah, I mean, you can stand there. That's fine.
Yeah.
Is your
it's a-
range like?
Yeah,
10
yeah,
feet?
it is.
Oh, well, I mean, if you want to stand back here, that's totally fine.
It's because I don't have enough speed to get where that is.
16.
So
16.
that is it. God damn. And you're hitting this guy?
Yep.
And the wisdom save.
Wow. Well.
What's the wisdom save?
Yep. It's my wrathful smite.
Jesus.
He succeeds.
You're
Damn.
fine.
Hooray! He still takes the slashing damage, I would imagine, yeah?
But he takes the psychic too. Actually, he takes 13.
The smart-
God damn it.
Huh? If you fail it, you
Oh.
become frightened of me. Hachisuka ran up, hearing the sounds of battle, and with his usual crestful. Does this guy die or is he alive?
He is barely clinging to life as you cut into him.
He did his quick strike right across his torso with
Him.
his
They all just gonna
extremely
die on
large
their
sword,
next
and then
turn anyway,
shoots
as
it
they
back
both
quickly.
Yeah.
Fire technically only does a
One
d6
can.
damage every turn.
Is it
Yeah.
upgraded?
These guys do.
Wait,
enough
really?
damage.
That's not how it used to be.
It's magical fire.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
When as Hachisuka comes up and strikes, Kazu just sort of looks at him, kind of depressed. Like, this is actually kind of they're not strong. They are not strong.
They would have been if you hadn't set them on fire.
Katsuo's been in wars, you know.
I mean, that you've never been set on fire. I don't think.
I don't know what happened during the war.
You've never been set on fire.
Regardless, Katsuo's just like,
She's like, no, I
these guys are
confirm
strong.
Definitely never been on fire.
I'm rather disappointed, honestly.
It's just insulting. Well, now it's this mountain bandit's turn, and he's going to pick up Shino. Pretty much, yeah. Let's see how far can he get. He can get to that square, just barely. No, that's not select. Come on, grab it. Thank you. Which way does he want to run? He's actually going to run north.
I can actually see him.
Yep.
I've been kidnapped.
He's fucking off the smart way. We're gonna scoot you there. Is that the...
That's. You've got a while to go.
Oh no, he can get further than that.
You've got a while to. Oh yeah.
Huh?
You've got a while to go. What's the shiny thing?
Yep. It's a shiny. Yep, but he's going to run this way. He's gonna cheese it, and now it's your Will-O-the-Wisp's turn.
Will-O-the-Wisp is going to touch the fellow with. He's next to it, between the two wisps twice. And one of them is a crit, and they both hit.
So wait, which one did you touch? The one
Yeah,
that's
the one
not screaming in agony?
He's definitely just about to be.
Aren't they
immolated.
all screaming in agony?
Oh god, you immolate him and oh my god, and just consume it in a column-like blaze of fire as the air fills with the scent of corpse, burned
Nom, nom, nom,
corpse. Nom 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 nom. Jesus H. Jones.
That was, 32 fire damage. 33 fire damage.
Oh my god. Well, now it's the other Will-O-the-Wisp turn.
Katsuo just sort of
Alrighty.
looks like, okay, wow.
Suddenly glad these things are on his side.
So
You know,
I'll just go ahead and attack the same two targets again.
Well then.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
So 10 to that guy, 10 or 8 to that guy.
Okay. You immolate the second guy in the same horrible fashion, and he doesn't even have a chance to shriek as he is burned away. The other guy is distinctly unhappy and is now silently weeping and desperately trying to put out the fire in his hair. Now it's Hideaki's turn.
Cool. I think I will take another shot at Shocking Grasp on that guy right next to me.
Well then.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Okay. Don't even bother rolling. You reach out, touch him, and he explodes in a burst of fire and electricity. And the few remains, flaking, cindered remains, drop at your feet. Congratulations. Now it's this guy's turn.
That guy not immediately running away.
Because he's
he
dead.
also is consumed by fire.
He is also consumed by fire. He makes a few stumbling steps off to the side, and then he collapses into a pile of charred, ashy
I'm assuming the
corpse.
little fire spirits immediately jump and start eating him. No.
Probably yes. That's number one goal.
Katsuo stares at all this and then slowly slides Yoru no Uta back into its sheath and sort of looks around. Okay.
I like your reaction there, Katsuo.
Indeed. Does anyone see Shino anywhere?
No. Also, how is it that you always get yourselves in trouble with bandits?
How is it that I always get in trouble when you're not around?
For the record, Master Hachisuke, I believe it is the bandits who get into trouble with us.
As a note, the other bandit is still cheesing it, and he is going to move through a... Shino, you get to see this. He will push a rock on the wall and slip through a secret passage. And then pop out over there. And keep cheesing it.
Kidnapped.
Quick, use a flare.
Does anyone see...
Has she now been gagged? Like, is she not able to cry out? Like, help?
I mean, they're at least semi-confident.
This one guy is at least confident.
Even
the
if you
rest
just...
of his nukes, apparently.
Are you sure? Because they really...
It leaves something to be desired.
They came off like goons from the Batman universe, like the guys with the Joker would...
Listen. Okay.
I know, they were meant to be more formidable.
Yeah, the poor goons, yeah, but they at least knew to gag her, even if they didn't blindfold her, and yeah, he's just cheesing it.
Cam, I'm using my GPS finger.
God damn your GPS finger!
I just get this image.
It's not a roll.
It should be a roll.
It's because it just kind of goes.
I just get this image of Hachisuka sticking his finger
He's
into
like,
his
he
mouth.
holds it up
going
in the air. It's like, it's this way.
Puts his finger in the air and it goes that way.
Yeah.
I just imagine like the giant white gloved hands pointing the direction like in old N64 games.
I'll tell you what, you can use the finger, however, you are going to have to roll to be able to discern it from Hideaki and those will-o'-the-wisps.
They're all very similar, I guess.
So Arcana?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You have a vague idea that there is a sensation of spiritual energy to the north of you.
Off the cliff face.
Yes.
I mean, we saw them over here, so...
Nope.
I thought we could see them.
No.
You can see these bandits.
Yeah.
You could see the bandits that were here. You didn't see Shino.
Oh, I thought we could.
No one looked.
You were occupied with bandits.
You were occupied with goons. So?
Well, I wish that the darkness kind of makes it so I can't see over cliffs, which is kind of awkward.
Well, so what it is you're at the bottom. The cliffs go up.
Oh, I thought
No.
I thought we were at the top.
This is the base.
No, you're at the bottom.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep going this way, I guess.
Okay.
And I see that it goes this way, and Hachisuka just.
Do you want to roll perception maybe, or like
Um,
something tracking?
I did my tracking thing that I can do.
Natural tracking.
Yeah, no, that's not a Hachisuka thing, but I can do.
I don't know how to track things.
I can do I can do a nature roll, which is he's not the best at it.
Kind of left your party members behind.
He does that. It's fine.
Apparently.
Katsu would be following after him. He's actually just gonna like watch him go off. Like, wonder where he's
Yeah,
going.
we would probably be close behind.
We're
Sorry.
a little bit smarter than the bandits.
Yeah, I had to tab away for a second. Sorry.
I was watching Philadelphia fans tear
Okay.
down a light post.
Oh,
Well then.
well, that sounds fun.
Anyway.
Wow.
Anybody else gonna try and track?
Oh, shut
With
up,
what
Alexa.
skills?
You know how to track things.
Katsu was gonna stare. Well, I guess he could track feet.
You were in a war.
Okay, would I use investigation or would it be survival?
Would it be investigation?
It would be either
That would be
nature,
better.
survival, or investigation.
Yeah.
Pick one.
Yeah, investigation.
Cool.
Katsu was determined that this is a
It's a
cave.
cave and it has footprints in it.
Oh man, it's got some footprints and it's a cave and the footprints go in a direction. You know that they started here. You know that they go up.
These footprints, they go towards the surface. Wait, up? Are we talking
Up
up
the
like
mountain.
in the direction?
They head this way.
Okay, I was like, wait, are you like running along the walls like ninja
Yes,
style?
they're ninjas.
No, they're not running along the wall.
Did Chino get captured by the real Sasuke?
No.
So, okay, Katsu will be like, they're moving further up.
Gesundheit.
Odd, considering that up the mountain normally doesn't lead to escape.
Maybe
Gesundheit.
Oh, that hurt like hell. Fuck.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Alright, what do you say, Cam? Sorry.
You know it heads north still.
Okay.
That's where you're
I
going.
just think we can keep going.
And it hits this wall here.
Katsu's gonna keep going as well, too.
Here?
Until they see a Mickey Mouse coin.
I mean, they can see the shiny on the ground. It's a shiny.
What's the shiny?
Hachisuka sees the shiny. I don't know. Maybe you should pick up the shiny.
I'll pick up the shiny.
It looks like a small mirror that is dusted with rocks. It's made out of silver and malachite.
Shiny. You found loot.
It's shiny. You found loot.
Can I do an Arcana check before I fully pick this thing up?
You've activated the trap card.
Yeah, you can do an arcana. It's pseudo mystical, but it's not.
It's
Malevolent?
not cursed, is it? Okay.
No,
good.
it's not
okay.
cursed.
Hachisuka was just Japanese. Isn't there some Japanese folklore about mirrors? Like you look into them
Yeah.
and you're stuck in them. Yeah, that's so
They can trap you, but they're also really good. They're also really good for trapping malevolent spirits.
Katsuo notices Hachisuka bending over to pick up something off the ground and is like, we have no time, and continues to move forward.
And Hachisuka ignores his lord completely.
Yep.
Fuck, this is dead end.
He picks up the mirror and investigates, I guess. Look at this
Already.
Because I did Arcana. I know all its magical aspects with that fucking roll.
You're not good at investigating.
I don't know much about this. Pretty mirror.
It's a beautiful mirror. It's next to a wall of rock.
Is my GPS hand still pointing up?
Can I ask not go for the
Sorry, I
Japanese
was asking
name
for ice cream.
GPS?
Your fucking GPS finger says you need to head northeast.
How high is this cliff?
You are
Very
not
high.
scaling this cliff. It will take you a while.
Where did the tracks
Right at the
stop?
cliff edge.
Right at the cliff head?
They stop right at the cliff edge where Hachisuka is standing.
I'm gonna do an intelligence check just to see if I think that there's gonna be something up with this.
Sure.
Can I roll
Uh,
investigation?
Yeah, anybody can roll investigation. Okay, Hideaki seems to be a little more perceptive than you, even though this isn't exactly his element. I'm gonna move you right there. You notice that the rocks seem to be less dusty right here. Up on the wall at about hand height, especially for Katsuo.
Katsuo is too busy trying to figure out how to scale the wall and how fast he can climb if he really pushes himself.
Can you ping that one more time? Oh, okay. And it's at Katsuo's
Arm
hand
height.
height.
Yeah, like if he just stretched out his hand.
Little spirit
And
dude just
pushed.
starts floating upwards.
I figured out you still control yours.
Little spirit guy goes over.
My lords, it appears we have some sort of false wall here.
False wall. Where?
He points at this location that Cam just pinged a minute ago. This doesn't appear to be a solid wall. I think we may be able to go through here.
But how? Katsuo asks as he moves up to touch the wall experimentally. Does it feel like rock?
I can try to blast it.
I could try to
Your
cut it.
solutions are just great.
I love your puzzle.
I could try to shock it.
Why don't you just? Oh my god.
There must be some kind of mechanism that we need to trigger in order to open it up.
Maybe it is just strength as Hachisuka tries to push it in.
Maybe there
He'll
is.
probably hurt himself.
Yeah, he probably hurt himself.
Oh god.
Well, you push, and unfortunately, you're not pushing quite the right part. Do you just like jam your hand out to shove, or do you move to push
He's like
it?
shoving. He's like pushing with both hands.
You're not hitting it quite where Hideaki told you, and you're just you just kind of flubbing it.
All right, Hideaki's gonna attempt to depress whatever, like the wall in front of him, the one where he noticed it was different.
Okay.
Should I roll for something?
No, because you know exactly where it is.
Okay.
So as Hideaki reaches out his hand, hunkering down just a little bit to push it to match Katsuo's height, a chunk of the wall sort of drops away, and you see that there is a path through. Phew.
Well done. Now we can go further. Katsuo quickly stomps on inside and sees another mirror on the ground. He looks at
Hooray!
it, points at it, and then points out Jisuka, you pick these things up. There seem to be a lot of them. And then he continues to start marching forward anyway.
Someone else take care of this. I don't have time for that.
Dude is over near a campfire.
Hachisuka once again checks the presence of with Arcana. Do I need to reroll, Cam?
No, it's the same as the other mirror, though the stone backing is a different stone. This one is Kunzanite.
He picks this one up too and puts it in his bag.
Alrighty. Keep tracking.
All right, I guess we're following behind Katsuo.
He is going straight up.
Northeast, we go to the right then.
Yes.
It does change and swivel. And most of the presence you feel is now to the west.
Well, I will pick up this mirror and put it in my bag.
Why do they have so many mirrors?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yep.
I guess I should stop right here.
So,
Probably.
stealth
Little
roll.
spirit guy doesn't
Mhm.
stop. He keeps going.
All right, we're revealed.
He is.
Right.
Katsuo is bumble stomping his way in. He's not stealthy.
Apparently.
Stealthy as fuck.
Not quite stealthy as
He
fuck.
didn't fall over this time.
Hideaki is also bumble stomping in.
I trip over another rock drudged up by Katsuo's bumble stomping.
Hachisuka saw all these people and kind of wedged himself against the wall corner here like a flat man. He's the flat man.
He's so stealthy. As you wedge yourself against the wall, and the little spirit creature just keeps going. All of the bandits immediately draw their swords, and the one that is carrying Shino backs off a few steps.
Do we
Everybody.
see the one with Shino?
Yeah, Hachisuka can see it now.
Do only Hachisuka or can everyone?
Katsuo, the angle's a little bad, but you might be able to kind of see it. Hideaki, you can't see.
Right.
There's a wall in your way.
Initiative? Roll for initiative.
Also, yeah, everybody can roll initiative. Hideaki, you're not really. They didn't notice you because
Behind the
you're
wall.
over here behind a wall, but they.
Oh, at least there's
yeah.
that.
Yeah. But Katsuo, they do totally
Woo!
see you.
Dead last.
Katsuo pulls out his sword and lets out a battle cry.
Wow.
Release the monk!
Not a monk.
Priest,
Also didn't
whatever.
select your token.
And
I don't think. Oh, you didn't roll yet.
there we go.
Oh, there we go.
5 again, goddamn.
And do you guys want to roll initiative for your Will-O-The-Wisps?
I already got it.
Oh, good. Nice. Cool. Okay. So the bandit actually carrying Shino around gets to go first.
That's not
And
that bad.
he sort of hefts her up. Oh, no, it's not. Shit. I highlighted the wrong one. He's just hefting Shino and doesn't do anything. This one, however, is going to step forward and take a swing at... Oh, nice. He's going to charge forward and ignore the Will-O-The-Wisp and attack Katsuo.
Yes! Yes!
And I will get a free attack on him.
Your stealth.
Yep, but I can stop my stealth. I can get a free attack, which is also an added advantage.
Do you just get to attack anything that walks past you?
In a 10 feet range.
Let's attack him up.
If it's just one square, you're fine. But he passed through 2 of my squares, so that means he is not fine.
You're a punk, but go ahead. That makes it. No, that hits. Fuck.
Slashy, slashy!
He's slashy.
15 damage.
And he has to do the wisdom save, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Oh, damn it.
It actually won't affect him much here, because
He
it's just if
fails.
he can't push forward. But
He
he's
failed.
frightened of me!
Hooray!
Which he kind of would be, because a giant
kinda
man,
popped
a guy
out of
with a
nowhere and
sword just
stabbed him
came
in
out of
the
the
face.
wall and slashed him.
Slarg!
You just got
Okay.
Demacia'd.
You slash at him. He's still going to take a freak out now swing and hit Katsuo.
Oh!
Prepare to get beaten. Oh, only 6.
Only 6
Yeah.
damage?
Yeah.
For a crit?
Snowdachi.
What a pounding that was.
Well, I get to do my strike back at him.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, our melee characters are OP as fuck.
I don't hit hard, I just hit a lot.
I just have range and kind of do...
18.
I do like a battlefield setup kind of support role.
Does that hit?
I mean, Hachisuka
Yes,
hit with
that hits.
15, so...
Yeah, that hits. That is a hit.
As this man's flailing blade hits
It's
Katsuo in
very
the
pretty
waist.
attack, I think. It is a crit.
Is it a very pretty attack? Or
It
he
is a crit.
This man has much better
Mhm.
form than your last bandits, apparently.
True. Either way, the blade digs into Katsuo's waist, and he grunts as it chips into his armor and manages to hit his skin. To which he replies by stabbing his katana forward to try and take the man in the chest.
Nice, you stab him in the chest, and
Minimum damage.
minimum damage, but you still, sink
his
in
armor.
like a
Damage
decent
his
amount. Yeah, you fuck up his armor. It is now Hachizuka's turn.
Hello. I'm gonna throw Chaos Bolt at this one. I probably should have saved my advantage for that, but you know what? It's fine.
You got to stab a dude. Moving on. That's a 20. You really need to make a spell for that.
I do. That hits, I'm guessing. Cam, yeah.
Yeah, that is a hit.
Making sure they aren't somehow like super resistant to magic.
No.
This is 2d8 plus 1d6.
That's a 10.
It's a
As
15.
a side note, Tynos,
Yes.
if you're moving shit, go take all the stuff out of your storage. For transferring houses. Sorry.
The storeroom? I don't have anything in the storeroom.
Okay. I have a friend that is panicking over this and just keeps spamming me on Discord.
I haven't done anything with my house since you did the re-edit on for that
Oh,
event.
nice.
You only need to have enough
So,
space in your storage for everything in your house, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be upgrading to large, so it's like I'll have more than enough space. There's 15 though.
Yep.
And that is. I really need to keep this
Make a bloody
bookmarked.
spell and list them all. Jeez.
Yeah, I need to do that too. That is. Psychic damage.
You hurt his brain.
Get mine fucked.
What the fuck? Okay. Nice. Okay. You severely damage his brain, as well as the majority of him, as he stands there, partially impaled on
Wrong
Katsuo's
dude.
sword.
This
No,
one-
not the guy in front of me.
Oh.
This one.
Oh, you hit that guy.
Yes. I was trying to get the jump effect.
you
Oh.
didn't.
Oh. You did not. No. You still definitely wrecked his day, though. Just slathering violence upon this poor man, and leave him sort of gurgling distress.
Okay. That's my turn.
Now it's kidnapping.
Oh, okay.
Kidnapper's turn.
Now it's the kidnapper's turn. He is actually going to swing Shino in front of him and inform you, in the most important of gruff terms, to immediately back the hell off, or he's going to slit her throat.
How do you respond?
He says this, huh? Katsuo says, "You will not."
So are you attempting intimidation here?
No. He is stating fact.
Okay.
Allow me to tell you the situation that you are in, you idiot knave. The only thing keeping you alive is the fact that you have that girl. The moment she dies, all your men's lives are forfeit.
Idiot.
Idiot knave.
He is the idiot knave. He is a foolish fool. Of ever fools.
He's going to actually he's going to try and intimidate you.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
shit!
You have to succeed first.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
In before natural 20.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be crazy. He's sort of a crummy bandit, but he's gonna try and intimidate you by picking her up and shaking her. It's a pretty good roll.
So we'll try and intimidate
What's,
him back by screaming at the top of his lungs.
Damn it. What do you roll for intimidation? Anyway?
Ooh.
Oh god.
Kazu has gone to the Bork School of Anger.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god. Hachisuka will also help him with this, even though my intimidation is shite, or
Give it
he'll
a try.
attempt to. If it's allowed, Cam, since it is just a quick action, I would like to use my cantrip minor illusion to make my voice sound like the demon that I fought in the past,
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Get me killed.
and tell him to please surrender, but in that voice.
Give it away, I guess.
I don't know if you could really.
Pirate instead.
You can't. You
Please
say
surrender.
you sound like a weird pirate. However, Katsuo's like vicious battle screech freaks this poor guy right out. And his solution is to sort of pick her up again and just back up.
It's the corner. Perfect.
He is, however, going to be sort of passive aggressive. And he is going to throw a dagger at you.
Hachisuka or Katsuo?
He's gonna throw it at Hachisuka, because Hachisuka's a lot less frightening.
I've been stabbed.
For quite a bit of damage.
You got
You gotta
daggered.
say it like a pirate because you still have the voice going on.
It's retarded, so it's just like I was
I've been stabbed.
No, you should totally fuck it up and just turn it the second you get stabbed in a different accent. Be Scottish or something.
I could do the Mickey Mouse voice.
For this flub spell.
Oh, I've been bloody stabbed over here.
Nice. And now it's the Will-O'-the-Wisp's turn. I don't remember whose that was.
It'll tell you.
I think it's mine.
Mouse over the turn order. It's you.
Oh no, it's Oh yeah, it is mine. Okay. Just a second.
I'll be right back and get more drinks.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Go do that. Give yourself a moment. To recover from all that screaming.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a cookie.
Fan yourself.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, okay. Those guys aren't that far away. Time for more fire. So we're gonna move this guy into position here. I'm gonna target these two. So let's see.
Well, the first one is a miss, but the second one is a hit.
Alright, so we'll say that the second attack was targeted at that one.
Okay.
He's on fire.
He's on fire.
You catch him on fire, and he sort of takes off his hat and tries to damp out the flames as this weird little spirit catches him on fire. And Oh, it's actually immediately his turn. So he, as he tries to fan out the flames, also tries to slash at the little
And
spirit,
finally stabs himself.
and hits his friendo next to him. Damn it. Cutting into the guy that Hachisuka had
Mentally
severely mentally damaged. Where's a good symbol for
Being, you know,
just
drooling.
being?
There you go.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. He's having that poor guy is having a bad day. It's now the other will-o-the-wisp's turn.
Ignores the three men and immediately floats
I'm
over
back.
to the captive bandit and steps to set him on fire.
What did I miss so far? What did I miss
The
so
guy
far?
got lit on fire and then stabbed his friend.
What's up with the panic face on that one?
It's the one that Hachisuka mentally destroyed. Congrats.
Mind crush.
Yep, you set him on fire with your first attempt. The second touch, however, for some reason misses. It was trying to be careful to not hit Shino by accident. And in his panic, he sort of swings Shino around. Yep. But now it's oh god, now it's this poor guy's turn. Does your horrific psychic damage make it so he can't attack?
Huh? No. It's just a psychic damage.
He just got a bit of a
Right.
problem.
He's just got a bit of a drooling issue now. Yeah. He is going to sort of stumble and bumble and pathetically make his way over here to try and stab you with his short katanas. Oh god. He misses though. Little wonder why. And instead just kind of gets a bit of drool on you.
I trip him.
Wow, that's mean.
Dex save, DC 14.
So mean to this poor man.
He falls over.
Oh, your face.
He falls over. God, just bullying him. Jeez.
Way to fuck him over, Dinos.
Wow, you're a monster. It's Katsuo's turn.
Katsuo, you know that scene from the pilot episodes of Samurai Jack where he just starts screaming and just starts hacking away at all the robots?
Yep.
That's basically what he is right now.
Oh god.
But the stresses of the day have finally gotten to him.
The day just
Once
started.
again, exactly! That is why he is so angry. After a day of being impeded by kappas and bandits and angry old men, now, with so close to reaching their destination, he has been halted by the brazen disregard for safety that the young priest had shown and several stupid bandits. And so Katsuo raises his sword high overhead, screaming the entire while, and tries to split this man down the middle before him.
Holy shit.
He does!
Oh my god. Okay.
I think he might be dead.
There you go.
Oh my god. You cut him.
Ultimate crit!
You cut him clean in half. And as the two sides fall to either direction, would you like to insert a witty one-liner?
No, because he can't think. He is too busy screaming in rage. I would like to ask if I could charge through the cut body in two and start making towards the other bandits, though.
You also
Go
crit
right
damage
ahead.
As well as,
Can I make a quippy one-liner?
Yeah.
I suppose he didn't understand the split decision.
get out.
You're fired.
How far can I charge?
You can charge your usual distance.
30 feet.
How far is that?
30 feet.
30
Arch.
feet.
He is
Your
gonna
max
get up
distance
on-
is here.
Through a dude.
He's charging.
You can charge through a man.
Basically, Katsuo drenched in blood as vessels and veins start squirting out from his bisected opponent, continues to yell as he stampedes towards the other two, sword raised high.
Roll to charge through this man.
Just damage.
What do I roll for that?
Just
Attack?
Yeah. Just attack again.
That's damage.
Oh, wait, that's damage. Sorry, it's damage.
Yeah, roll the attack again.
Jesus Christ.
20.
Oh my god. Okay, roll the attack.
I think you should use the damage again that you
Crit,
just
though.
got, because that's amazing.
Yeah, it's a crit. Okay,
This is
roll
normal
your
damage, right?
yeah, roll your normal damage.
9.
9.
Oh my god.
Katsuo's just like, I've had enough, I'll die.
As,
Yeah, when he gives it a roar.
as you run screaming and sprinting through this man, slashing wildly, he jumps sort of to the side, but not quickly enough as you run a slice, gashing down his ribcage and freaking him out, probably scarring him forever.
Not
Hinaki,
forever.
it's your turn.
If he ends up dying. Yeah. Jesus. I missed most of this
Nev
too,
doesn't see
technically.
any
He
what's
actually
going
didn't
on.
see
He's
any of
gonna-
this
he's gonna
happen.
Turn the fucking corner. There's gonna be a guy drooling on the ground and 2 people on fire with a bisected corpse.
I mean, I
Katsuo
think the
just
only person I
screaming.
can see is kind of that
Really
guy,
bad.
maybe. Yeah. So I'll move in. I'll move
Be
in
like,
here,
what the fuck, man?
Oh my god.
see what's happening, go, gross, and then take a shot at. Damn it, Katsuo! If you weren't there, I'd use Cobra's
Just
breath.
poison him anyway.
But I don't know.
Learn
Like,
him a lesson.
Poison the drooling guy. Everyone just rag on the drooling dude.
Give him Machino lessons in AoE damage.
Oh god.
no, I think I'll use shocking grasp on this
Can't
guy here.
actually resist because he's prone.
He's prone. He's just permanently. Oh my god, this poor man. I feel so bad for this
He
poor
was
man.
just chilling out, robbing dudes, and then
I already
you guys
know that's a
came along.
hit, so. I told you, man. We're the mess that they get into, not the other way around.
Right. This poor guy. He is still prone. He is bleeding. He is now sort of electrically suffering. He's
Just twitching and
drooling.
and just kind of there.
Yep. He's
He's a poor, poor man.
this poor guy. This poor man. It's bad for him. And now it's his friend's turn. That was just sliced by Katsuo and is afraid of Katsuo. But is still going to take a hesitant swing to attempt to attack you, but fear wins out and he just misses
Time for reaction.
severely.
Katsuo was like,
Oh my
fuck you!
Anger! Oh my
Does he want to split
god.
another guy in half?
Oh
Roll
my
for it.
god.
Yes.
Do the damage.
Katsuo instantly parries this man's haphazard swing and brings his sword
Bless
down
you.
again across his chest as hard as he can, yelling with a ferocious, righteous anger.
20 damage.
Is it righteous though? This
Oh
seems
my
very
god.
everything we're doing seems really unrighteous right now.
Yeah, just a little bit as you cleave yet another man in half. Just let that soak in.
Hey,
You
they're
just-
bandits. That makes them unrighteous in the eyes of the gods.
Except for the god of thieves, I guess. Except for the
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably doesn't like
god
us
of
that
thieves
much.
is not on your side.
Hey, no, we're stealing just as much as these guys are. We're just stealing lives. It's a different.
It's a
My
different
lord, I
process.
believe you've reached your quarterly quota.
Your Skeletor.
Yes.
If
I
you
can
start
totally
screaming,
see Katsuo turning into Skeletor.
That's the end result of this campaign, is that Guts just
Secretly,
becomes the villain.
Archibald from our other game
Oh, right. He
managed
is.
to find his way back from the void and decided to possess this samurai man.
I totally forgot he was fully
He
Skeletor.
got his face ripped off.
if you start screaming about He-Man, you know you're in trouble. Jeez.
Remember what commercial he did?
Supermarket.
The commercial. Yeah, supermarket. Those are the best commercials.
Now Katsuo is just sort of staring at this other bandit borderman screaming at him.
He's probably terrified because he's also on fire.
Roll to intimidate him with your.
Horrific murder.
I'll let you roll
Righteous Fury,
advantage.
Intimidate,
Let
go.
me roll advantage? Okay.
How intimidating are you? Go. Here comes another crit. No, it's just an 8. Apparently,
Not intimidating.
you get a piece of man in your house.
It's less intimidating. He's it's less intimidating, mostly probably because he's literally on
It's
fire.
hard to intimidate a dude who's already on fire.
This is true.
Okay, it's Hachisuka's turn.
Go Hachisuka.
I'm gonna just
Put him
slice
out of
the
his
guy in the
misery.
ground. I think I get advantage on him because he's prone.
automatic.
I
Alright.
honestly
You
thought that guy
do.
would have been dead by now.
Regardless of your hit.
Yeah.
Prone, brain dead, and also electrocuted. I'd be insulted if you missed.
He does not have much hope
Just
at
kinda
this
there.
point.
Poor guy.
Do your damage.
Should listen to mom, man. Should have stayed in school.
Take 16 damage to the face.
Mercy kill him, I guess. Unless he has a lot more HP than I think he does.
He does not. That oh god, this is at this point this is a blessing for this
As you
poor
kill him, he
person.
thanks you.
Hachisuka Hachisuka ends his life rather quickly and not as
Yes.
bloody as Katsuo.
As you horrifically murder the man that you mentally destroyed and allowed to be shocked into a terrified bundle of drool. If he could, he would have thanked you. Unfortunately, he couldn't. He was too busy seizing and twitching on the ground. And now he's dead.
And Hachisuka will move up 30 feet.
Yep. Okay. The guy holding Shino is going to panic and try and hit the Will-O-the-Wisp with Shino.
Melee weapon.
That's not good.
Let's see.
Improvised weapon.
Improvised weapon is what is it? It's just a straight up.
It's disadvantage, and then you can just roll it as like a melee.
Will she not combust into flame?
I don't know. But it's what? It's D20
Yes.
plus your strength. Yeah. Nope.
No. I just kind of get swung
I-
around a bit. Hooray.
Yep. You just get flailed around a lot, but he misses. It's pretty sad. All right, and it's Will-O-the-Wisp's turn.
Yes, Bo.
Yeah. I was
Good
like,
timing.
what is that?
Bo knows you've killed.
He's gotten the taste of blood. Alrighty.
Hachisuka's killed probably a
See.
fuck ton of people. Like, not that strange for him. He just doesn't,
The
rage
Wisp
like
will
his
move to
lord.
this location and then attempt to strike this bandit with Spirit Consume.
God, okay.
Damn. Couldn't pull it off.
Close, but no cigar. His panicked thrashing of Shino protects him because the Will-O-the-Wisp doesn't really want to hit the person that first fed them corpse without making a fuss. The first bandit, who is very on fire, god is going to, in a moment of desperation, lash out at Katsuo and try and hit him, and is going to miss because it's very
Is
hard to hit
Katsuo gonna
things
immediately
when
berserk
your
another
head's
man?
on fire.
Let's find out.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. Go ahead.
We 6 slashing damage though.
It doesn't bisect him, but he definitely cuts into him and leaves the poor man bleeding. Even worse. His blood's probably on fire.
Will-o'-the-Wisp is once again
In
going to attempt to
fire?
save his friend and light this man on fire more.
Even more fire. Okay.
He's
Jesus!
about to explode.
Wow!
Have 23 fire
Okay.
damage.
Jesus H. Jones.
I think these wisps might be stronger than like us.
Yeah, they're the
Yeah, I'm kind of
busted.
surprised that these only had a challenge rating of 2, apparently.
They were.
I'm back.
We lost score.
Oh.
Welcome back. They were meant to be sort of like a puzzle that you solved really quickly, probably because Kazuo was unconscious because he got beaten up by an old
We
man.
solve all the problems, just knock out
Yes.
Katsuo.
Before he can go in his mirror boner.
I'm assuming Bandit Man immediately just turns to ashes.
No, he is clinging to life. Barely. He's that sort of horrific mess of somebody suffering
First degree burns.
like first degree burns on the entirety of their person. There's maybe a tiny spot on his heel that is not on fire. Tiniest spot.
Katsuo!
Now it's Katsuo's turn.
Well, because it's been working so well for him, Katsuo is going to attack the man in front of him with his sword. He is surprisingly still not sore from
He's
yelling.
going. He's got some projection going on here.
Jesus, that is.
Does he miss?
Oh man, one. No, he hits.
More murder.
Yay! 8 slashing damage. He goes to try and split the man again.
Thankfully, the tiny amount of armor that is there stops you from completely bisecting him. But it still cuts into his side as you open up yet another horrifically severe wound. Now it's Hideaki's turn.
Also, parry stands at the end of my turn. I assume that every time.
Move into position there.
Yep.
And let's see here. This time I'll go for a Ray of Frost
You
Okay.
critically
against
fail.
that target.
Jesus
Shit.
Christ.
Wow.
Time to slow
Okay.
Katsuo down.
Kinda calm Katsuo down, roll your damage.
Jesus.
You just kind of slash him in the
It's not
face.
too bad. You kind of slap him in the face with some ice, calming his violent bisecting fury.
What should I roll for that?
You got hit in the face.
For the Cockney Fury.
I mean, does your fury feel calmed after getting slapped in the face with ice?
Let's find out.
Mostly, you just need to take 3 damage.
No.
No,
Your-
he is
your-
even
your
more
rage
angry.
Just keeps going. You've become a barbarian. Take 1 level in barbarian.
In fact, if anything, now Katsuo just seems even angrier and wet. He actually
Cold?
bellows so loudly at this sudden freezing slap to the face that the hair bun, the little knot atop his head, comes undone as his entire black mane poofs out around him like some sort of demon oni.
I'll tell you what. Do me a favor and roll intimidation again.
Okay. Just normal one or advantage?
So does Katsuo have to take that -10 movement penalty?
Yes.
he
It
does.
did hit him.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
And 3 cold damage, and you can go ahead and roll with advantage, yeah.
16.
Nice. These two are very afraid of you, and long off in the distance, other figures hear your crazed Oni scream and are also shaking in their boots.
Those are probably our soldiers.
Like, oh no, there's a demon in the mountains. Oh no, there's a demon in the mountains.
No, they definitely know that that's you.
Oh no, our lord's in the mountains.
Ah, that's a familiar scream.
It's hot.
Oh no, someone's upset Katsuo again.
He's basically become a suitor at this point.
It's Hachizuka's turn.
We
Hello.
believe in you, Hachisuka. Who do you want to destroy forever and turn their brains into pudding?
I'm guessing the guy that's holding Shino, someone should probably save her.
I love how you said that. I guess I should probably do this. Maybe.
I'm
Oh.
a cast sword.
Okay, go ahead and cast sword.
You apparently almost stabbed me.
Wow, you missed.
I actually missed. No, that's nowhere close. That's 9 off from stabbing you.
Yeah. It's you in your efforts to not stab Shino, you unfortunately don't hit him. And instead he is going to try and hit you with Shino
Melee weapon.
after he takes his. You're a good melee weapon.
Grapple Shino out of his hands as it hits you.
He's gotta hit him first.
I don't think he
Mine's
hits
still
you.
flailing around again.
Yep. Swinging around wildly in the air. Hopefully you don't get motion sickness easily.
Will-o'-the-Wisp's turn.
Will the wisp go? You're the best Pokemon.
Best fire type.
Yeah. Let's focus in on that guy there.
Just don't roll a 1 and light me on fire. That would be bad.
Yeah, multi-attack for
Hey,
More
crit
fire.
More crit fire.
Hey!
Hey.
Crits
So-
all around!
And
There you go.
Neat. You immolate him, and Shino drops to the ground.
Young Lord said
Picture
cdn
of,
bloody
Katsuo right now.
disgusting.com.
Well, you're at least on the ground and not being held up, but I mean, you're still tied up.
not a melee weapon anymore then.
You're not a melee weapon. No. Now it's this poor bandit's turn. And he is going to try and attack Hideaki. Just anything's better than trying to hit Katsuo.
14.
Is that a-
Just
Yeah.
enough to hit.
Woo! Nice. He slashes at you. With at the very least, his katana is not on fire, so nothing burns you, but it does cut into you. Now it's Will-o'-the-Wisp's
Wisp is
turn.
going to, let me check something. He's going to float over to Shino and attempt to burn off her restraints. Do I have to roll for that to not set her on fire?
I don't think Will-o'-the-Wisps understand how that
Okay.
works.
Well, let's go burn the dude on fire then.
Okay.
Go fire.
Unless Shino wants to take the time to explain how that
Wake up a
works.
lot.
Blunk,
he'll just
blunk,
slap his
blunk,
back
blunk,
first.
blunk. Alright, roll to... roll to fire.
Apparently
You
I
fail
like
at
fire
fire.
as well.
You do!
It's gotta be Katsuo.
Let it be me! Let me become this watery, wet, angry fire demon Oni to this
Roll
guy.
damage for both.
Okay, roll damage for
Katsuo,
both.
7s for the dude.
Oh my god, this poor man is barely holding on. Okay, Katsuo, you are now on fire, angry, have taken
11.
7 points of damage. 11 points of damage.
Katsuo is ignited, and his anger grows, surprisingly enough. Go, yes, what are the odds?
I would have thought you would
stroke
just.
in a moment.
I would have
In fact-
imagined you just chill out a bit if you were lit on fire.
No, he's pretty fucking angry.
Okay.
He's
Go
in
ahead,
terrible
Katsuo.
pain as his skin is seared and his clothes and hair catch fire. But that has only made his fury even stronger. And he eyes down this poor bandit with the unquenchable loathing and savagery of even the worst beasts. That's the wrong button. That's the wakizashi. There, you're an Uta.
So he just throws away his sword, picks up his
Okay,
sword, and
that's a hit. Yep.
Does he miss?
No, he hits with your Anuda.
5 slashing damage.
Okay, you cleave his head from his shoulders as you begin screaming God knows what kind of strange, unknown, horrific profanities at nothing. And go ahead and roll me just a Constitution save.
14.
Okay. You don't pass out, but you're definitely shaking and twitching and need to fall to a knee, and you're frothing a bit there, and your hair is still on fire.
That's about all you can understand from Katsuo as he falls down to his knees and has to keep himself somewhat upright by sticking his katana into the ground to use as a support. It seems that slowly he's starting to come to his senses from the battle rage, which means that he is unfortunately even more aware of the agonizing pain that he's in right now. And he's still
Someone
burning.
put him out.
Yep.
Someone please put him out.
I could attempt to put him out. I am the water spirit.
Just kind of spit on him some, I guess.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you could do that. This man has been through so much.
It's not.
He's
even
been
that
frosted
bad.
and burned and spat on apparently. Do I
Yep.
need to roll anything to try to help him?
No, just go
Okay.
ahead. You control Wondrous Water. He's no longer on fire. You might want to heal him a bit.
My lord, you appear to have sustained some just minor injuries during combat.
Is Shino okay?
I believe she is okay, yes.
But okay.
Good. Now we can continue the quest.
I was really expecting you to be like, good. Now I can kill her myself for what she's put me through.
No, because then that would be shaming his honor. He'll wait to kill her till after his mission's done.
Pretty sure killing
Oh,
her
okay.
all will shame your honor.
All right.
But hey.
Oh,
All
pretty
right.
much, yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cast healing or cure wounds on Katsuo really quick here. Actually, let me
So is
see.
K.
Oh, good. I do have level 2 available. All right. I'll just try to see if I can do this right. Oh, yeah. It asks me what level I can cast it at. All right. I'll do a level 2.
So
there you go.
Palico.
Do I need to help Shino out of her restraints, or is she okay?
Wait, did I? Oh, yeah. Okay, so that gives him 15 total healing.
You are healed.
Well, I will help
Hey, 35.
get untied then.
Alright, my cat is harassing me. I need a second.
Oh, I'm dead. Whoopsie.
Whoops.
The X button does not remove status effects. It makes you dead.
No. Yep, you've just
Give us
died.
life.
Oh.
Right.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
And he is ungagged. She offers Hachisuka her thanks.
Shizuka nodded. Please be wary of where you are. And he went over, stepped a bit away so she could regain herself and chugged his potion.
I feel like Hachisuka's gonna one day die of liver failure because of all the potions he drinks.
Probably.
More probably the amount of liquor he
that
drinks.
doesn't help.
But, you know. Just gonna do it this way because I'm lazy. Cool. I heal up just enough to get to max because apparently my rolls are shite.
It's fine. So,
Where do we?
you've killed all the bandits.
For the most part.
Really horrifically. Thankfully, you do technically have an automatic cleaning crew, I guess. As long as you don't mind waiting a few minutes.
Why would we want to clean up
We're
some
not, we're getting
random
rid of the
cave?
corpses. To make
Why getting rid of the
spirits
corpses?
Because
To make our familiars more powerful.
Oh, okay, that's strong.
I don't think that's actually what Cam's gonna let us do.
Yeah, considering how often we get into fights, I feel like if they fed off on all the corpses, they would become fucking deities by like the middle of the campaign.
yeah.
happy. No, you probably have to feed them corpses so they don't fade away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, like, randomly turn on you.
True. Well, Katsuo
Yeah, there's
stumbles
always
up
that
to his feet
possibility.
and, giving Hideaki a nod of appreciation for the heals, walks over to Shino and says, "Why did you leave the camp?"
I needed a moment to compose myself. I did not go far.
And yet you were captured.
Yes.
From henceforth, you are not allowed to leave the camp without an escort. Good. Let us be off then. Katsuo says he turns around promptly and begins making his way back down the cavern.
I mean, we're really going all the way back down.
Alrighty.
He is going back to their original position and plan and going back to the north right. Because that is Katsuo's logic.
That's like several hours worth of traveling for no reason.
Yes, but he has faith in Hideaki's words and believes that the right path is the most
We've
efficient
already
path.
come all this way.
Yeah, but our men don't know where we went.
They
never
probably
where
know
we
screaming
go,
coming from
though.
somewhere.
They just know screaming occurred yet again and can only guess who it's from.
But yeah, someone
Yep.
can definitely argue to say maybe we should keep going the same way, but Katsuo is going straight back if no one says otherwise.
Any of these bandits in this like hidden part of the
They're all
cave have
either
anything of note?
immolated or bisected. You're not gonna find much.
I meant
There's-
like
yeah.
in this, like safe room-esque area.
No, you kind of destroyed them.
Third.
You really
You
destroyed
can't
them.
loot the busted corpses, apparently.
Yeah.
Hachisuka's gonna just
It smells really awful. Like, I have no idea if you've ever smelled.
He's smelled his burning brothers in Imp Fire. I think
Yeah.
Hachisuka at least has been smelled worse. Because the smell probably hasn't gotten there quite yet. It's getting bad, but probably not that bad yet.
I mean, it smells bad pretty instantly. Like, I don't know if you in real life have ever smelled somebody on
Really,
fire.
really awful smelling, just so you know.
Yeah, it's terrible.
My dad's
It's
hand
the
caught
worst.
fire once.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's the
didn't
worst
know that.
smell ever.
Yep, it was fun. It was at Harris when we went to the Laughlin.
Sounds fun.
That sounds terrible. Your poor
We got a
dad.
free trip that we never went back and took advantage of because fuck that place.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm ready.
But yeah, so if no one tells Katsuo otherwise, he's gonna keep making his way down this way.
Hachisuka's just investigating this hidden cave.
Okay, well it's not like a cave, it's a canyon.
Oh.
I
How
think
much
it's just
time
one
has
of-
passed since we originally?
Probably like a couple hours.
Would it be would the sun be up by now?
Yeah, the sun would be up pretty high, but it's very shaded because you're
I
kind of
found
at the
another
bottom here.
mirror. Pick up my mirror collection.
Katsuo makes it to about right here before he realizes Noah's is following him. He's like, oh, for the love. Sir Stompy's way, where is everyone else now? He asks as he moves up the Hideaki.
Well, Lady Shino seems to have gone to the northeast.
I return.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Oh my god.
I pick up my mirror.
You pick up your mirror. This mirror is made out of onyx as the stone backing.
Cool.
Katsuo comes into the cave. He's like, where is everyone going to? We need to get back to the camp.
I
My
see
lord,
a fire.
we're already over halfway up the mountain.
Hey Hachisuka, roll stealth.
Yes, sir, ma'am. Stealthing. Being a sneak boy.
The sneakiest boy.
Not the sneakiest.
No, not really the sneakiest at all. They see you.
Do they attack right away, or are they just looking at me? Like, okay.
I'm gonna stare at you for a second, but they're definitely gonna draw their blades if you want to go ahead and roll.
I'll do initiative.
Initiative.
But Hachisuka's just like, hello.
Hi.
I don't know what they say. Oh fuck! I didn't.
Oh, god damn it. No, I forgot to open the thingy. Oh, you just didn't click. Never mind. Let's just add that turn.
How'd you roll 0?
He didn't.
I didn't.
Okay.
16.
Whoops. Didn't mean to-
Katsuo is looking around yelling for Hachisuka! Hachisuka, where are you?
It started for a moment to say hello, and then the same banshee screaming, angry demon voice is heard, and they all stare at you. And then they just rush you. So-
Wow. Rude fucks. Hachisuka doesn't even have his blade drawn. He's just like, hello.
They're gonna rush you and definitely try and attack you. But because you don't have your blade drawn, no, you do not get to rando attack them immediately. You are not prepared for this. You are busy waving at them in some kind of friendly, precious manner.
Good work.
Well, I will say that I will allow that, but I will also say that that doesn't work for Hachisuka because he's Idatsu. It's a free action for him just to take out his sword and put it back in.
I mean, it would be if you hadn't turned around to look at Katsuo, but it doesn't matter because he misses.
And I
And
tripped
now
him.
it's your turn. What's with you and tripping?
14 DC.
Hachisuka's actually a druggie because he's always tripping.
That's my reaction. Like that Katsuo's like how he attacks every time. Tachisuka just trips them. He's just like, "Excuse me?"
Kicks him in the shin.
Where is this trip coming from? Oh,
It's
there
the
it is.
feat I
Okay.
took.
Yep. The defensive throw. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the ground you go.
You trip him. Oh my god.
That was very rude.
Did you just British voice?
His voice is still
Just
messed up.
random accents from nowhere.
That's gonna happen for the rest of the session.
Yeah,
I hope you realize.
That's fine. Well, I mean, we're only going for another 10 minutes, but, yeah, 10 minutes. The end of this fight, basically. Okay, Hachisuka, it's your turn.
I was just trying to say hello. He takes out his sword and stabs the guy on the ground.
We're gonna fight our way through this whole goddamn. Damn!
Well then.
Jesus.
Not a crit though.
Nope.
13. Make a wisdom save.
This guy's
He's not
smart.
frightened.
Yep, he's not frightened. He's just annoyed
He's
that you
impaled.
tripped him
And then just stabs him in the leg.
and then stabbed him in the leg. What the hell? Okay, this guy is going to move forward, but he's not going to move that close. And he is going to chuck a dagger at you. God damn it, he's going to miss.
I can't trip him, damn it.
Yep, and the other guy totally fucked up, so it's the guy you stab's turn. He's going to get up.
Wait, can we see this from our side?
I mean, you can kind of see it in the distance, yeah, because
I feel like we'd at least be able to hear that something was going on.
I feel like
Yeah, you can-
I feel like you see a dagger go into this back wall.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can hear it and see what's going
You
on.
would hear Katsuo scream, "For the love of the kami!" and start sprinting off towards the battle with his sword
Yep.
point drawn.
So this guy is going to swing at you with his katana in the second he's up. Oh man, and he hits you.
He does 6 damage again to me because that's how much damage I always take.
How close do we have to get to engage combat?
I'm gonna need you to get up to about her. And you're still gonna wait till the second roundo.
Yeah.
Okay, Hachisuka. But you can go ahead and roll initiative now if you want.
I'm
okay.
gonna do a sword stab on the guy in
Let me
front of
bring
me.
myself up
Yeah.
here.
Kidokes?
I don't hit him, I don't think.
You don't. You actually miss. You miss a limping man.
Alright. That's all.
It was a fair try. The other guy is going to go ahead and move in.
Alright, I left my wisp. Where is it? Oh, next to me. I target.
It's right next to
you.
Yeah, I forgot
Right
about
next
that.
to you. Yep. Aren't you going to do the randomly assault people that move anywhere near you?
Oh yeah. Wait, no, he only moved 5 feet there. He's fine.
Oh, okay.
You have to move, for attack of opportunities, you need to move 2 in threat range. Like you have to move like 2
Okay,
squares. in
okay,
threat
okay,
range.
okay.
So if you only move 1, you're fine.
Okay. He is going to slash at you as well. Nice. Is that a hit?
Is it enough? I can't remember from 17 or 18. I'm 17. He hits.
Hey.
Oh, max damage, I think.
Nice. Yep. He hits you pretty hard in a nice sort of diagonal cut to try and take off your arm. He doesn't, but he tries. This guy is finally going to come sort of into range. Actually, no, he's going to stay back here. And he is going to.
Check a dagger.
No, he's going to shoot at you with a crossbow.
Oh. You miss.
His aim is poor. He did his best. Okay.
She knows her. Oh, wait, no, it's not.
No. It's the one guy you stabbed in the leg's turn. He's going to try and return the favor.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he is somehow in this wondrous folly hit his own wounded leg again. Damn. He's definitely going to take off some toes. Very,
I also
pleasant.
And I think he automatically.
Wow.
What?
You trip over a man who just cut off his
Just
own
failed.
toes. Nice job.
No, it's a save. He can at least try and save.
Like the hopscotch over it.
Well, no, he's gonna fall down
Apparently.
and he's gonna smack his head into the ground and break his own nose. Wow.
This man's more of a danger to himself.
How did you get your? How did you say you're turning into a bully?
I believe you've fallen on hard times, sir.
It has bully quips.
We need to adjust his.
Damn.
We need to adjust his alignment.
Yeah, that's.
His alignment is exactly what it should be. He's chaotic neutral.
I feel like it needs to just be chaotic bully. Where's this isn't what I mean, but it's the closest thing I have to crying. Katsuo, it's your turn.
Well, Katsuo comes storming up, still covered in blood and frazzled and looking like he just came right out of hell, and yells as he pulls out Yoro Uta, "I do not have time for this!" And he runs over to this fallen man and
Go ahead,
tries
roll
to
intimidation.
right into his skull.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Roll
going
intimidation. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Do I get roll damage?
No, I'm sorry. Roll intimidation and then roll your attack.
But I get advantage on either of them because he's down on the ground.
Yes. Yeah.
I get intimidation. Do I get advantage on both?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Just
Double threes.
just go ham.
He's
Well-
not intimidated right now.
He's too busy crying on the ground
Afraid of it. Oh,
to be
Jesus Christ.
intimidated.
It's the Bork Knight all over again, guys. Remember that time I crit 3 times in a row against God?
And then you murdered God. I remember, because you did about 500 damage in the space of 5 turns.
Oh, glorious times.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage, you frightening monster.
And
He has 10. He has 10. Yes, 10.
This poor man. This poor man. You go to stab him, striking downwards, and at the last second, you don't quite go straight through his skull, but you do go straight through his back, impaling him from behind and just making him weep all the more. Hachisuka, would you like to continue your campaign of peer intimidation?
Hachizuka's just gonna cast Sword on the other guy, kind of laps lazily.
Wow.
and crit him. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Well then.
Take 24 damage.
Jesus H. Jones. And let's roll his wisdom saving throw.
He is very wise.
Oh, he is.
He's very wise. He is not afraid of you, but
Does he actually live through that too?
he does live through that.
These are some tough bandits.
Hachisuka took out his sword
They
and
have to be though.
did a good old
What
like
we're doing.
vertical diagonal and then a horizontal slice in a quick succession, and then sheathed his sword quickly once again in his whole Aihatsu style.
shake my head at you as you just slice this poor man to teeny tiny pieces. Yeah, well, you slice his chest into awful strips. And he cries out in pain and horror. And now it's Chino's
He's
turn.
gonna walk up to here, and then just missing Katsuo. Thank God.
Thank you.
Getting better at aiming.
Not gonna.
At this point, I think every time he's gonna get hit by someone, he's just gonna get angry.
She's going to try to shatter this dude, and possibly the mountain.
Oh my god, okay. Okay.
That's 19 thunder damage. Plus.
And a constitution saving throw. I think you passed it.
Let me see. Okay, so he takes half damage.
Oh, nice. Okay.
However, any non-magical object made out of stone, crystal, or metal is immediately destroyed.
Neat. You have broken his sword. Or, not made out of metal. You have broken his
No, it's made out
crossbow.
of stone, crystal, or metal. Basically, any inorganic material. You have to
Is
do a
shattered.
saving throw, but yeah, if you fail. For
Another
weapon
constitution?
item, yeah, just use his, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You broke his sword.
Plus, you know,
That
all
was
the
rude.
rocks around him.
With plus all the rocks. So go ahead, absolutely everybody, and
Fair
make a
enough,
dex
follow the
save.
rocks. Hooray.
I'm good at
No
those
one
things.
did make it.
No, you're not.
Apparently, I'm
Wow,
not.
that guy really didn't make it. Oh god. Okay.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Make a dexterity saving. Well, Hideaki's fine. He's also so out of the. Hideaki is the smartest person in this.
I am back. What's happening right now?
You're making a dex saving throw.
Why? What
Do
happened?
a dex save.
I'll tell you when you do a dex save.
My wisp
8.
survived.
Yep. Oh yeah, Cord. Go ahead and roll for your wisp too.
Did she drop the mountain on everyone?
Yes.
Wisps are
Yes,
fine,
she
apparently.
did.
What about Hideaki himself? Oh, you got a 15. Nice. So all of us except Hideaki got crushed by a mountain. And one bandit.
Oh god. I think you're really just trying to kill the whole party, aren't you?
We're just taking.
Yep. Okay, so
7
all of
damage.
you are going to take 7 damage, and everybody but the wisps and Hideaki are prone.
I'm guessing that one of those guys is dead.
Yeah, the one that you bullied severely, and gave, just destroyed earlier. He's dead, crushed beneath the rocks. It's quite awful.
Jesus,
is
is that other guy to the left
They're
still
almost
alive
dead.
too?
Barely.
I know, but he took 30 points of damage.
Yeah, too, isn't he? That one, yeah.
He is clinging on with 1 HP.
Welcome to the club.
And we're all
Except
prone?
Hideaki.
Everyone's prone?
Everyone's prone.
Does that mean that we're all lose our next turn, or can I crawl towards one of them?
Everybody is trapped under rocks. You're going to have
Safe
to
to dig out, yeah.
dig your way out from to dig yourselves out.
Oh god. Good job, Cora, you dick.
Cora does this often, if you haven't
I-
realized.
I get up to take a piss and you bring down the whole
That's
house.
literally what this character's magic does. Break shit.
Hachisuka's gonna be very angry.
Katsuo agreed too.
Sure,
He'll be like,
it's
"You know what?
fine. Hideaki, it's your
Two turns
turn.
before any of the rest of us.
Pretty
we get to
much.
try to get off.
Did you just say we get to
Yes.
try to get off?
Can I?
Try to get
Okay, you
them
said everybody's
off.
covered by
Yeah.
rocks, right?
Everybody is buried beneath some rocks. Yes.
So would I be able to reach Hachisuka to heal him?
Yeah.
Oh god, Hachisuka's almost dead.
Got
What
beat
happened to
up
you?
By swords.
Okay,
I'm
so
out.
I'll move into
Drop down.
position here.
When did you get
I-
hit?
I got hit twice. It's just I don't have as much health as you. My rolls for health were
Where's mine?
terrible.
Master Hachisuka, this is hardly a time for rest.
I apologize, my dear monk. I have fallen on hard times.
So be healed for 13 health.
Oh my god. You're taking a penalty to something for reusing the pun. Your next roll is at disadvantage for reuse of that pun.
Which pun did you just use?
Fallen on hard
Hard-
times again.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah.
The universe is
Take a
disgusting
penalty.
you. Gives you.
You could just hear Katsuo. You could just hear Katsuo underneath all the rubble going.
Bandit man, get up.
Bandit Man is going to try. He's gonna believe in himself. He's gonna dig his way free. He is up. Good man. Okay. Now it's a Will o' the Wisp turn. Wisp K.
Over to this dude and light him on fire. Just as he gets up, just to ruin his moment of triumph.
Alright. Go ahead and roll. Jesus Christ. Well, the first one catches on fire.
Pretty sure he's dead.
He's very dead. Congratulations. You immediately immolate him as soon as he rises from those
I'm
stones,
alive!
shoving his way free, bleeding horrifically, only to find himself turned to nothing but ash. Now it's Wisp H's turn.
That's
If I use Spirit Consume, will it
No.
immolate the guy?
Probably. As long as it hits.
Hmm.
Probably in range to hit him. 30 feet.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't want to keep burning
That's
everybody
literally all
because
they
I
do.
feel like we should find some loot. I
Because
know.
they're bad for looting. Good at destroying, but bad
Yeah.
at looting.
That's what.
Hachisuka sighed as he's.
Yes.
Is he still covered in rocks at the moment?
Yes.
I think
Are
I'll
we,
just
are we
have
in turn
my.
order, or is everybody kind of just
We're still in turn order.
getting there?
Yeah, we're still in turn order.
All right, I'll just take a shot at him with the Spirit Consume then.
Okie dokie.
Just go for it. Oh,
It
good.
was a miss. Congratulations. Okay.
On the plus side, at least he's not burned to a crisp, so we might be able to pull something off his body.
Exactly. Okay, he's going to. Wait, shit.
Shit.
That was the wrong thing. It was good initiative, though. Better strength. The other guy digs his way free of this horrible pile of stones and rises up, battered and bleeding. It's Katsuo's turn.
Let's see. What do I have to roll? Strength?
You have to roll strength.
50.
15.
It is a pass. Congratulations, you are up!
Katsuo bursts up from the rubble right in front of
You don't
this
get to attack him, though.
this bandit.
You don't get to attack him.
No,
or
he's not.
move.
He's just erupting out from the ground before him. Now, equal parts burnt, bloody, and now dirt-ridden.
bruised. Little bit of
I think every
frostburn.
party member has hit Katsuo this time around, except Hachisuka.
I think
We should probably
so.
take a nap after this.
Yep. Hachisuka,
Force free.
it's your turn.
Strength
Yes.
go. Yes.
Strength check.
Yep, strength go. Mm,
He's probably free.
it's a lot of rubble. Yeah, you can get up.
Hachisuka got up with some trouble. He's much better at being quick than strong. It
helps that he got healed.
Well, that was something.
Wait, you were supposed to roll that with disadvantage.
I'll
True.
roll again. I'll roll just a separate one, and whichever one's lower, we'll take.
No, he's fine anyway.
No, you're fine. You got up. Even though the gods were disgusted with your poor wordplay, you still free yourself from the rubble and are recentered in
Let's
the
see.
square.
Can I dig myself
Shino, it's your
out? I
turn.
really doubt that I can.
Well, I mean, you are an earth
No, I
spirit. No. You're stuck. However, at least it's sort of
That's enough.
cozy.
Just chilling underground.
Hideaki, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move here
Okay.
and go ahead and try to hit this guy with... we'll do Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Hey.
That is a hit.
Shit.
I mean, you still killed the poor man. It didn't.
Yeah, I
Tough
guess
time
not.
of it. Yeah. You hit him with that ray of frost, and as he ices over, he lets out an incredibly just saddened, disappointed gasp, and falls to the ground. Congrats! You might want to dig Shino out,
Fine.
but you have one lootable body.
Job.
We found stuff, guys. We found it.
Well, first, Katsuo is going to reach down into the rubble and pull out his sword from the still impaled corpse of the other bandits. And then he's going to move over to try and help Shino get free. All the while giving her very pointed glares.
I feel like you need to give her instructions just to not do things.
Yes. Once he gets her out of the rubble so she
That
can
would be
actually
crap.
hear him.
Strength away.
Right now he's just sort of glaring at the rock pile.
Yay!
You, have
You
to
roll?
Archie, if you're digging me out of the rubble.
Yeah,
Oh, me.
you're the one digging.
You cannot. I am
No.
very deep.
No, you're very tired. There's a lot of the rocks are sort of drawn to her.
One of you assist me with the rocks.
Hachisuka helps.
Go and help.
Have strength check.
You're much more helpful.
Nice. You're much more helpful. You dig Shino free of this rock tumbled prison. And you discover that at least because she completely destroyed everything of this cliffside, you do have a climb upable path now. You can scale this hillside
I
to
am
continue
helpful.
onwards.
Past the canyon? Is it the same way we would have gone if we had just gone around the safe way?
No.
To the top of the mountain, though.
Oh.
It will still let you continue upwards towards the pass you need to get to.
So really, I should have just started blowing holes in this mountain. the
No
entire time.
more. No more blowing up mountains. When we're near them.
As you wish.
Only when we're not near them.
Yes.
Very well. Shall we continue onwards?
I suppose so.
We are taking a rest.
Well, you do look. You could use a slight break, my lord.
I disagree. I believe that the Lord is in rare form currently.
Perhaps he should at least wash some of the blood away, just in case we meet some non-hostile individuals.
I jest, of course.
No. You want to keep going? We'll keep going.
As we
Let's keep going. We're leaving right
Yes.
now.
Do we have to climb up?
But I think we should pause here for the evening.
Yeah.
Do you want to at least climb up?
We will climb
Sure.
up so we can get to a resting spot.
You stop clambering outside of the map. Just give me a second.
What do we run into? A bandit town!
I think we're skipping the bandit town.
You are. Instead, you are clambering yourselves all the way up, excitingly, to the top of the canyon.
Let's just be
Hooray!
honest. None of them want to deal with us. We're
They're
too
just
much for
no,
this
no,
group.
thank you.
We're done.
The
good news is-
weird bandit problem out from the provinces.
I mean, there's probably more bandits.
Yep. The good news is you can see everything. The bad news is if you wander too close to an edge, that's a sheer cliff you'll fall down.
That is the end of our
We'll
campaign.
fall to our deaths. I'm assuming if we fall, that's pretty much death.
It's definitely some severe self-mangling. It's probably not instant death, except in a
So
few
basically,
places.
If Hachisuka or I fall, we're done because we have almost no health.
I have
Yeah.
insane dex. I can do some acrobatics bullshit to maybe save myself, but
I'm a cannonball.
Arch would
Arch would be
He'd
fine.
severely crippled, but he'd live. We'll just take him home.
Oh god. Are we on a new map or?
Oh,
Are we on a new
yep.
map?
Ta-da!
Hey.
So you clamber up to the top. You can see for ages, and you know that the way to the pass is right there. Beautiful. The end goal.
Cool.
You just can't accidentally fall off of any of these cliffs, or else it'll set you back or kill you.
It's not worth it.
You're gonna have to what?
It's over, bandits.
Period.
We have the high ground.
In some places. We'll get there.
Then we have to actually
get there.
connect in politics once we get to a destination. That's an even more dangerous.
Wait, did you say we leveled up?
No.
Okay, that
Did
was
we
just my
level up?
imagination.
Did we level up?
Probably soon, though.
You getting there. You getting there.
How many more do I
Hooray!
have to kill to get my next level?
Well, let's just keep killing them until.
We're going on a.
Tell
We're going
you.
on a side.
Not
we're going on a
tonight.
side
It's
with
getting a little
dark
late.
people.
Yeah. Just finding an excuse to hit that level.
Yeah, the next level is good for all of us, I think. Or at least it's the big level for me. You guys actually had a big
No,
level
level
last time.
four's not
Level
big.
four is
Level
It's a
for you
big
guys.
level for me too.
We get
Mine's
I don't know what
huge.
we get.
level of spells.
Well, that was fun.
Oh,
Thank you
okay.
guys.
I get my Pact, I get my Familiar, I get my Blade bonus, I get my Eldritch Invocation, I get, like, pretty much everything that makes this build that I'm doing, like, worthwhile.
This is when Tynos ruins everything, except he's still bad at politics.
It's fine. It's actually, I made this character more for funsies, the idea behind it. It's like this, you know, the whole ritual casting from the hand kind
So
of
what you're
sword
saying is
play
you
kind of
need
thing.
someone to cut your
with a
hand
cursed
off.
sword.
With GPS fingers.
That'd be really bad.
So what I'm saying is, the
Or
campaign plan
would
is
it?
have your hand cut off.
That's okay. Katsuo is just going to become possessed by
Blood for
corn
the blood
or something.
god.
Corn?
This is Japan! There's no corn!
Alright, I'm gonna pop out.
He's possessed by a rice
for
patty.
now. Cam, I'll see you in 5 hours.
What?
I'll
Good
see
luck.
you in less than 5 hours.
Yep.
Final Fantasy stuff.
They are
Oh, wow.
trying to do the hunting for Final Fantasy Housing tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Have
must
fun.
go, however, because I need to talk to people from my study group that I have now.
Woo!
Good night, guys. Thank you for the RP today. It was most enjoyable.
Goodbye.
Yeah, this has been
I
fun.
hope you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But you're almost to your destination. Oh man.
Yes. And
Oh,
then we can
man.
do politics, and then I don't know. Will we fight God? I don't know what'll happen.
Not at this level. Probably not.
Probably not. No.
I don't think we would survive in a fight with the kami. We're like,
We're weak sauce.
we came a little close. A couple of us came a little close to dying during that encounter.
Mostly because Shino dropped a mountain on you.
Sheena's doing a lot of things that derail the party, like
Yeah.
wandering off and getting captured by bandits.
How dare you get captured by bandits? Wow, Kazuo.
I really was hoping that you were gonna do the, is she okay? And I'd be like, yeah. And you'd be like, good. Now I can kill her myself. Like,
Dun dun dun.
No, Katsuo cares too much about his
You-
honor to do that.
Did you snag my deep eye emoji?
Me?
Yeah, you must have. You and,
Someone-
no,
another
no.
server.
Oh, yeah. Which
Something
server?
I don't remember.
Oh, weird. Then Ranarus is on that server. Or Vashir is, and he's an ass. But, yeah. The artist that drew it is part of my FC server. They're an associate.
are you guys not in the same FC
I
anymore?
mean, for a long time. Forever, actually.
I mean, I've never been in their FC. We just,
Oh, I'm referring to Sky Dogs. I thought everyone here was in Sky Dogs.
no, I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
No,
Traitor.
I own a different
I'm
FC.
kidding.
I've never
I'm
shared their FC. They've never invited
Now
me.
it's an FC.
Yeah,
as soon
I
as
was.
you leave your.
I was out of an FC for a while. I was out of an FC for a month and a
You didn't talk
half.
to you for that month and a half.
Oh,
Or you didn't tell us you were out of an FC.
that must have changed. That sucks. We should have invited you.
What are you doing?
It's
Arch? We're
okay.
supposed to take
Sorry.
as close as we can. We gotta
We're
own these
terrible
things.
that way.
Yep.
Pooh.
Yeah. No, we were out of era for a while because Ankh didn't really want to apply to anything for a really long time. And we always apply as a pair.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Still, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, it wasn't a big thing. We didn't want to be an era. It was a really bad fit for Cam and Ankh, so we left and then we hunted around and then the funny thing is Tynos knew. No, he didn't. I think he was still in Heartwood at the time, even though he wasn't talking to anybody in Heartwood.
That is accurate. It's
and-
probably accurate. I remember that being for a while.
Yeah, and he was like, I'm gonna look for another FC, and I said, oh, well, I'll let you know what we find. And then we applied to the Lotus and got in there, and then subsequently, now I own it. So,
Hostile takeovers.
I mean, the guy that did own it was kind of a garbage person, so. And it kind of just got dumped on us because he just wasn't terribly interested in doing anything